Welcome to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm your host, Robert. I'm with my co-host, Darren, in LA. How you guys doing today?
It's been a weird day, but I'm still alive. I'm ready to go.
That's
I feel
crazy,
the
yeah.
exact same way. My tire exploded on the highways today.
Oh, unfortunate.
Really unfortunate. So after it exploded, first of all, when this thing exploded, all I see in my back mirror is something bouncing.
Ah,
And it goes past one car. I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. And before this, my car was like shaking like really hard. And it boom, pop, and I see this thing bouncing in my rearview mirror. Then I'm like, okay, I got to get over right now. So I immediately get over. I call my mom. She calls AAA. And the AAA guy comes out. He was like, yeah, bruh, you're really lucky. You should have died. Straight to my
yo.
face. I'm like, Lord have mercy.
It's 1270.
Oh, yeah. What
Yeah.
time?
Probably like 3:15, 3 o'clock.
This afternoon?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You got lucky.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Gee, right.
The way people drive in this city,
The way
boy.
I drive?
Oh,
Whew.
that tire swerved over and saw you and be like, damn, I'm fucked.
Which tire was this?
I would put my back left tire.
Oh, you lucky it's your back one. If it's your front one, you lose steering. It's over. That happened to
Yeah.
my stepmom once, and it was bad. Like, it was bad. Well, thank God you still good, man. Like, what's the damage to your car? Just the rims, or not the rims, the axle?
Just the tire popped.
But I mean, when the tire popped, it fell off, right? Like your axle's dragging on the ground and shit, right?
I got over
Or
pretty
that-
fast. I don't think it's anything wrong with it. They were able to get the donut on there, and I was able to drive home on the donut. He also told me about the donut. He said if you go over 55 on this donut, you will die. He told me dead in my face, you will die.
That's not true. I've done 70 on it, but at least he's looking out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go slower, but
You
I go
should.
faster. Because it's a smaller tire and it's not as big as that.
Definitely
Okay.
should. That's wild. I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah,
really
man.
wild.
Did
And
you?
the
Are you
crazy part
getting?
is, I always have like daydreams and like anxiety about, ooh, what could happen. I can like see crashes before they happen. Like I just think of them. I don't know. It's part of my like fear of driving or some weird shit. I don't know.
You brought this shit into existence, right?
Low
Yeah,
key,
you gotta
but
stop thinking like that.
well, because I also think like this. I've never been pulled over. Um,
That's
so
good.
I don't know.
That's real good.
Yeah. Yeah, don't think about that shit.
Knock on wood right now.
Yeah.
The way I move around, never mind. They don't know my real life on this podcast. What's
In
that?
general, nobody wants to be pulled over.
Yeah. Last time I was pulled over, it was all right. I got pulled over for speeding, but it was I was allegedly speeding. They said I was doing 86 and a 60, but here we are. You know. In my defense, in Indiana, that bitch went from 70 to 60 like half a mile, and that nigga was like, "Gotcha."
Yeah, I can see that.
It was unfortunate, but it's all good.
All right. So
So
I wanted
how,
to go ahead. My bad. My fault.
I was just gonna say, so how was your Mother's Day? What do y'all do for Mother's Day?
So I actually saw my mom today. I didn't go over there yesterday. I saw her today and just hung out with her. And when I was leaving her house, that's when it happened. So
Oh, okay. Do you get tune-ups on your car? Like, when was your last tune-up, tire rotation, or anything like that?
shit, probably before the pandemic.
Yeah, now you shouldn't have been driving that car anyway, then.
So where do you get tune-ups at?
I mean, you can get a tire rotation, you can get your oil change, you can make sure your brakes are working, make
Those
sure
are the main two: the tire rotation and the oil change. Then they'll ask you about flushes and change of filters and all that other stuff. But they check your tire pressure too. They check your tire pressure, your tread, all of that.
When I go to Valvoline, they'll tell me like, "Oh, these are some things you should look at," and then I just go to MJ. I'll be like, "Yo, fix this shit."
Who's MJ?
Exactly.
Uh,
Who's MJ?
my homie, but also a mechanic.
I need a hood mechanic. My Somalian friend, my Somalian friend tried to put me on one of his Somalian mechanics to help
I
me
don't
out.
trust them all these mechanics, man.
So I need me like a go to hood mechanic.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you.
you're hilarious. You're hilarious, man.
I got you. I don't rock with the Somali mechanics. Like, no disrespect to Somalians, but I don't rock with them, man. I had one of them do a what's it called? An oil change for me. And like I started my car, my hood was smoking. The red car I used to have, like my hood was smoking and shit. I turned around, I was like, yo. My cruise control just stopped working. I was like, you gotta fix this shit. He's like, buddy, I got more customers. I was like, I don't give a fuck about your customers. You gotta fix this.
This is a priority.
And
We're
then
That's
spending.
funny. That's
after
funny.
like 2 hours of fucking with it, he was like, "Bro, it's not gonna work. I'll give you a loaner car. Just come get your car in the morning." I was like, "Come get my car in the what? You sound stupid." I went to the like behind, like out the garage. I was like, "He's closed. No, no one else is coming." Oh man, he was hot. This was in Toledo on Door and Burn Street.
I can't blame you. I can't blame that scenario because I'm like, nah, you getting this taken care of before you go home. You gonna tell your
Right,
wife.
bro. Like I didn't even go to work. I was working at Peter Fit. I'm like, bro, I'm a delivery driver. What the fuck you mean it'll be all right? Come back tomorrow. No.
It don't work like that. It
So
just
I
don't
end
work
up on
like
the road like Rob. No.
that.
No, not trying to make a joke out of your situation, Rob, but no, it's not happening.
Don't worry. I didn't even realize it was that bad of a situation. I was actually pretty calm during it.
7 p.m.
Right. It's weird because I had a tire pop on me when I was on my way to college with Dom, with our
Yeah,
friend Dom. Yeah.
that's
And,
terrifying.
it was. It was. We had just got off the highway, whatever the next main highway to like towards Akron is, off of 71. And when I tell you, it just randomly popped. I got over, and it was like just weird luck. A random guy just stopped and helped us, like put a donut on the car. A cop came up and was like, "Yeah, we'll shield off traffic for you so everybody gets over," because it was like a 2 lane highway for real. So people are going fast as shit on these 2 lanes, and we in the fast lane, and we're in the fast lane, and we can't get much over more than what we are. So yeah, that was vicious too. But yeah,
Think nice old white man on the road. They're always nice.
I
Well,
think that was a black dude. That was a black man. That was
nice
black,
black old men. They're always nice.
and he followed us, or the cop followed us for a minute, like on a minute, just to make sure we was good. But everything was good. Shout out to Dom though, because he really did most of the talking through that whole thing. Because I was on the phone with the insurance company trying to get the insurance thing, and then I look up, Dom already like talking to this guy, and he's like getting everything taken care of. He showed it all. He talked to the cop, did everything pretty much.
Dom is definitely a go getter. I'll tell you
Most,
that.
most definitely, most definitely.
What we got this week?
All right, so I wanted to start off the podcast this week with some music that dropped yesterday. Two music videos dropped. One from Kendrick Lamar and one from Kanye West. So I wanted to watch those real quick, and when we come back, we'll review them. All right, we're back. We just listened to those songs. So let's talk about them real quick. First, guys, what do you guys think of the Kendrick Lamar video?
It was my first time watching it. It was definitely a little trippy. I don't really watch music videos often, so seeing the way music videos have grown and improved, like technology wise, is fantastic. What he was talking about was definitely impactful in his music video, and that's what you come to expect from King Kendrick, right?
I agree. I thought it was a great music video. Um, I was really impressed mostly by the deep face, how good the deep face was, and how
Oh
good
yeah,
the transition between each faces were. It
oh
seemed
yeah.
seamless, and like how they got their facial structure to match his skin tone. It was just seemed super seamless.
What were the faces? I saw
OJ was the first one.
who?
OJ Simpson.
I didn't recognize the OJ one. Okay.
I don't know how you. Rob said the same thing. But yeah, it was OJ, Jesse.
Kanye.
You said who?
You said Jesse who?
Jesse Smollett and Kanye. That's the first three.
When you say Jesse, you mean the dude from Power?
Yeah.
The dude from Empire.
Empire.
What I say?
Power.
Why is he in there?
Okay, so all right, so you know why OJ in there clearly, right?
Because he allegedly killed a white woman.
Just his track record. You know why Kanye in there? Controversial, right?
Because he loves white women. Yeah.
Controversial. Controversial, bro.
I thought we
Oh
were
my
drawing
lord. Oh my lord. And then the Jesse guy, he had
I see it now.
you know, he had what did he do?
He faked the battery.
Yeah.
Faked,
Try to give us
racial.
Africans a bad name.
Yeah.
He really did, bro. That shit crazy.
And
Turned out to
he's
be
in
just
jail.
his lover.
He said what?
Turned out to be just his African lover.
Really?
I don't know about that, Rob. I don't know.
They said that was like his they were like sexually involved.
You gotta show me
Yeah, no, bro.
show me
We
article
definitely
before
gotta
we
go
just
back
say
on
this
that.
on the podcast. I'm not gonna believe that
We
until we
definitely gotta let me write this shit down.
yeah, we're gonna have to get back to that. But while he's writing that down. But nah, the other faces was Will Smith, Kobe Bryant,
Will
and
Smith
Nipsey.
because he doesn't like white women. Okay.
Okay, you gotta stop doing that.
And
Will
then
Smith,
who's the last one?
because he slapped Chris Rock,
Anyway, who's the last one?
Kobe Bryant, and Nipsey.
Kobe Bryant because he cheated on his wife with a white woman.
Okay,
And then
you and Rob went straight to that.
Nipsey
I didn't say anything
hustled
about white
because he's
women.
the voice of the streets, baby.
But y'all are wild.
Nipsey ain't do no wrong. Nipsey ain't do no wrong, man.
I mean, yeah, but well, everybody does wrong in general.
Nipsey ain't do no wrong in my eyes. So you gotta eat. Sometimes you gotta eat. Sometimes you make decisions that you wouldn't want to make, but when you grow up and you realize right from wrong and you try to right those wrongs, I feel like you don't do no wrong. Your soul is safe.
I think exactly what Kendrick said is just on point. Everything that he said was on point. When he says every line was on point. Like, yo, I was not. He's like, what did he say? Relieved after after he said, just know that I forgive you, but just know that your soul is in question. Like that's some real shit.
That's some real shit. That's how it works, bro. Like you're not gonna sleep at night. I'm already dead, bro. Like my family's already cool. They millionaires. What about you and yours? Y'all the ones who gonna suffer. Yeah, stop the cycle of suffering.
Well, nobody cares about his family. About the guy's family who shot Nipsey.
I'm just saying, you never know.
No, I know. So, what was I saying? Shit, what was I saying? Oh,
about the white woman he didn't sleep with.
No, you gonna stop throwing me off? Stop doing it. Anyway, I felt like this connected so much to I think it's called Mortal Man. Mortal Man on To Pimp a Butterfly, the last song with with Tupac, the Tupac interview at the end of it, or the hook goes when shit hits the fan, are you still a fan? It's fair. Like, how quickly was people like so able to go against he named a lot of people in that song. Michael Jackson, they say like he named a lot of people, and like the second the allegation goes out, you go against him. Kind of the same thing with all these people.
I stood up for MJ. I was like, he ain't touched them babies.
So yeah, exactly.
LA, you can say he didn't touch them, but the thing is, he admitted to having them sleep over.
Yeah, but you also got to remember where that nigga mindset was, bro. He was an angel. He had touched them children. Yeah, they was in different rooms. They came up to his bedroom, and they said,
"Yo, we're not about to go down this hole."
Hey, Michael, can you sleep in your bed? And the niggas came out talking about my parents made me say that shit. It was fake. Come on now.
I don't like how Oprah tried to bury Michael. I didn't like that at all.
But
it shows you how quick somebody would flip on you.
In general, I see the same thing with a lot of the people, and this is like how quickly people are willing to go against Kanye because he say something wild, OJ because of what he allegedly did. the Jesse guy, regardless if it was wrong. And I don't think he's defending it. If you look at the parts where he puts people's faces, where the verses, where he's saying, it's kind of damn near scary. Like damn near scary.
So apparently the team that did the deep fake is called Deep Voodoo.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. That was lit.
They did a great job.
All right. So my next question was, after watching both those videos, who do you think did the deep fake better, from a technical standpoint and an artistic standpoint? Kanye's video or Kendrick's?
Who's texting me?
Kanye's were dope because of like the images and like how he related it to growing up, and how that was all rocking together. I enjoyed it. However, like I'm not the biggest Kanye fan. So yes, that man can produce, that man can rap, he can do whatever he gotta do. But like his genius is in his, I don't want to say his genius is in his simplicity, but that's what it is in my opinion. Like it's nice. It's very good. It'll probably get 1 million views. It'll probably win a Grammy. Like, but it's compared to the Kendrick one, it don't hit for me. Maybe it's like what Darren said. It got some parts missing from it. Maybe
Yeah. So we didn't discuss it on here yet. So my biggest problem with the Kanye one, which is I like the Kanye one personally. I think it's dope. I just really like that song, and Andre's part at the beginning is like very. It's just a part of the song. It's just a part of the song, and then the sample at the end with DMX is also part of the song. So while I understand why he did this, because like I said, it would be very hard to get clearance from pictures of Andre. When he was a kid growing up and doing the same thing, and then probably getting that sample visually, But I like it. But I just think the Kendrick one kind of hit. It's just different. It's totally different avenue. For Kanye, it's a song that we've heard, and you chopped it down and you put it into a more personal feel. It was already a personal song. You made it more personal.
That's nice.
Kendrick's is more. This is what we think. This is what we've seen. This is what we all like. He says it at the beginning. Our perspective, like my perspective, is not different than yours. So it's a kind of a shared perspective that he kind of sums up, but he also puts it in his own little. He puts it in his own twist, where it's not the news outlet. It's not reactionary. It's not. It just happened. Let me put it out there. You know what I mean? It's like we'll sit on it, and I'll just. I don't know. I think Kendrick's just.
Maybe the reason I don't like it is because every one of his pictures in there, he's wearing like the same Balenciaga jacket, and I'm like, damn well he wasn't in this Balenciaga jacket at 4 years old. What's happening?
He was.
Was he?
Yeah.
Who was putting 4-year-old?
These pictures are real. These pictures are real.
I don't know about these pictures, man. You can deep fake a lot of things.
I highly doubt that. No, these are real. I'm almost positive these are real.
You think so?
Yeah, I've seen this picture of Kanye.
All right.
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
You got the same jacket. How you been wearing the same jacket for 40 years?
How many jackets did you have when you were getting older?
He does have a point. He's wearing this black jacket in every single.
It's the same black jacket, bro. And that's a Balenciaga jacket. I know it's a Balenciaga jacket.
Can I ask you a question? How many? He's not wearing the jacket right there. That's not the same jacket. Fair.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Bro, he's
wearing a jacket. All right, slow down. Let's go to the credits.
Teenage jacket, bro.
He's wearing it there.
No, he's not.
That's the jacket.
That is not the jacket.
All right, scroll down.
Give this man a.
Now scroll down to where the little credits things are. It's engineered by Balenciaga. That's not his real jackets.
I do not see what you.
Where do you see that at?
Under 8.72 subscribers. Scroll up.
Engineered by Balenciaga. Okay, maybe you're right.
I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but I'm just saying, like, it looks like it's just, I don't know, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think he might be right. They might have somehow photoshopped the Balenciaga jacket on there.
And it's fine. It's fine. It's just, I don't understand high fashion. That's all. It's fine.
Okay.
He
Or
got the
maybe
same
he's just wavy. I
jacket.
don't know.
Hey,
Maybe Kanye's
you
just
know
been
what?
wavy.
100% fair. LA, you got a hell of an eye. You need for real. I've seen this video at least twice now. I don't know how the fuck you just point out a jacket out of nowhere. I
Well,
don't
Hey,
know
here's the
how
thing.
you do that.
I noticed it too, but I didn't think it was like. I thought he was just wearing it. I thought it was still
and you
him
know,
wearing it.
and that's some of the shit Kanye do. That, like I said, his genius is simple. Like his genius is in the simplicity. Like shit like that, normal niggas wouldn't even see.
You mean the
But like,
details?
yeah, he's real cool at this shit, and I like it. I enjoy it. But I feel like Kendrick's just doing it for me, bro. Like I don't know.
It just feels different. It's like Kendrick did it for the people, and Kanye did it for the relatability, but it's still a personal song,
I
so
think
it's gonna hit different.
I think the difference is like, does Kendrick produce and make his own music videos like Kanye does? Like I feel like Kanye has every aspect within his 10 fingers, and he's curating and molding it the way he
PG Lang
actually
did
wants
this.
it. You
PG
know,
Lang is his company, right? So I'm
I
pretty sure.
understand that, but like he can delegate things to directors and assistant directors and be like, oh,
I
listen
bet.
to.
I would bet that
Directed by
Kendrick
Dave
has
Free
his
and
hands in a
Kendrick
little bit
Lamar.
of everything to
It
mold
says
it.
it right there. Directed by Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar.
And that's great. You can direct things. That's great, but they have other people that do creative things, right? Like I'm saying, yes, it's directed by Kanye, but like they have producers and director of photography are all different people. I feel like in Kanye music videos, all that shit's him. I don't know, but I'm just saying I feel
Kanye,
like
are we talking about Kendrick? I'm my fault.
I'm talking about the comparison between the two, but right now I'm talking about Kanye having his fingers in every one of these: wardrobe stylist, groomer, uh, producer, even the fucking deep fake was probably Kanye. Like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like
Hold on, slow
he
down.
has,
The deep fake
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not
Hold
Kanye.
on. Come on,
you
yeah.
don't know, you don't know
Okay,
that shit.
Kanye was not
you
sitting there
just said
like, "Ooh, let me
Balenciaga.
hit
Go
this
back.
bang."
Go back, bro. Go
How
back.
you know?
Go
Kanye probably
Wait,
went
to
to
what?
Kanye.
school.
Go to
Kanye
Kanye.
went to school while he was
Go to Kanye.
divorcing what's
Please
her name and learned how to make
scroll
deep
down.
fake.
Scroll down. Just scroll down. And then please, like, what are we? What?
So what I'm saying is the comparison
Oh,
between the two. They don't have it here. Obviously, they don't have his.
This is some bullshit. I need to
But
know this thing.
I'm just making comparisons. I don't know for sure.
I don't know, man. I
See,
think
like
that
this dude said here, this isn't just music, it's art. Like Kanye, that's a better way
LA,
to
I
say
won't be
it.
100 with you. They said the same thing on his.
I understand that. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to Kanye, maybe that's why I don't like him as much, because he doesn't make
No,
necessarily. I don't know how to say. He
LA,
makes
that's a bot
music.
though. That's not like a real person.
That's
no,
fine.
DJ. No, what are you trying to say? Just what are you trying to say?
I'm saying maybe Kanye West makes. It's a hard description because Kendrick also makes art. No, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. But I like the Kanye one better, or the Kendrick one better. My vote's for the Kendrick one.
Darren.
LA, you got me so confused, man. I
Uh,
don't know why.
what
I
I'm
don't
taking
know.
for what LA saying is that he thinks Kanye does everything in his music video. He does the art, he does the directing, he chooses the fashion. Kendrick, he might be the director of the video, and he might say, "Okay, hey, costume design, this is what I want for the costume design," and go delegate that. He's saying
Which
Kanye is literally
It's
picking
a
it
shirt
out. That's what
and
he's saying.
I,
it's a shirt and flag. What are we
I'm
talking
not.
about?
I was just making a comparison. Whereas, yes, I like the Kendrick one, and I was giving an example of a reason why maybe I'm not such a fan of the Kanye one. Maybe I don't understand high fashion. Maybe I don't understand the art that he's creating in there. Whereas the Kendrick one, I don't necessarily need to understand all those arts and reforms and whatnot that he's talking about. I just like the rap. When you just listen to the rap, in my opinion, I like Kendrick more than Kanye.
Do you like the sound of his voice?
Sure. What he's saying, the sound of his voice, I like it better than Kanye.
Gotcha. And I think that's completely fair because Kendrick
Yeah,
is
that's
definitely
fair.
just a better rapper than
Yeah,
Kanye.
that's fair. He's a lyrically, yeah, he's a that
Not
he
even
made his.
lyrically, not even lyrically, Darren. From tone to
Yeah.
how he pronounces things to how he delivers things. It's just better.
I like how he
I
sounds.
agree. Okay. I think I understand what he's trying to say now.
But now if we go to like the art form way, Kanye definitely got it won because that motherfucker's he's going crazy. Like he got Balenciaga shit when Balenciaga wasn't even made.
This is confusing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well, that was fun. Me personally, I thought Kendrick's was technically better from like the deep bass standpoint. I like Kanye's music video better in the long run. I mean, with Darren, that I don't like that they cut out the Andre 3000 part, but I do understand why. All right. Moving
Kendrick's
on to
was
our
better. That was my vote. I just want to let you know. Kendrick's was my vote.
okay. Uh,
These World Star,
I
these
didn't
World
know
Star
that.
recommended videos are
so
wild.
so the next video we're gonna watch is called Candace Owens pulled up on BLM co-founder Patrice Cullors for taking out millions of dollars of from BLM donations. Got her crying and shook on IG.
Who is Candace Owens?
So Candace Owens is a conservative uh, talking head. She has her own show on YouTube and her own podcast, and I don't know what else how else to talk about her. She's a conservative talking head. I personally like her a lot. She's a black woman, and I don't necessarily agree with everything she says, but I like the way she stands her grounds and what she believes in. That's why I like her personally.
Be
All right, so
cool.
let's check out the video.
Okay, so this is insane. In real time right now, I am watching Patrice Cullors do a live claiming that I went to her property and demanded to speak to her. And only way I can describe it is she sounds like she's really scared. We're working on a documentary talking about all of the funding pertaining to Black Lives Matter. Obviously, we know that Patrice and a lot of the founders purchased $1 million homes in white neighborhoods. They also purchased a Black Lives Matter property. So we went to the property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to, very politely, by the way. We've got cameras in tow, so there's no way she can. It's all on camera, and we just said, "Is there anyone we can speak to?" Nobody asked us to leave. The person went inside. It was just a white man that we saw outside that was providing security, which is super interesting because obviously Patrice here is anti-police, and so she's, oh my God, I think she's crying on this live, pretending that she was harassed. Like I said very politely to the guy, is there anyone we can speak to? My name's Candace Owens. We never went over the gate. It was just me ringing the doorbell, trying to speak to someone. He said absolutely nothing. He started just recording us. And we said, okay, if there's no one we can speak to, we're going to leave. Patrice is pretending to be scared because she knows that this Black Lives Matter lie is falling apart. And she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself, to fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million mansions in neighborhoods where no black people live. So Patrice, um, this story that we're covering is a significant one. I have always been interested in the fraud that is Black Lives Matter. Your fake tears, your crocodile tears about someone politely ringing your gate and speaking to your white security guard and and asking if there was anyone that I could talk to because I was covering the story. Not really going to cut it, Patrice. This is only going to commit me further to discovering the truth about what you have done with this funding. Black people died. You used their faces to raise money. You demanded that the policing be stopped. You demanded that police officers be defunded, but you've got a private security detail outside of $1 million homes. It just doesn't work this way, sweetheart. So the truth shall set you free, or Candace Owens shall set you free, girl, because I'm about to tell the truth. All right, we're still filming. Bye.
All right,
You can
so
skip
that was
ahead
Candace
or just be
Owens.
done with it.
Oh, so I was going to ask you guys. Do you guys want to watch this?
I really don't.
So
LA?
I just want to hear like 15 seconds of what she's trying to say.
You want to skip ahead then, because she's gonna wait for some people to get into the life.
Ooh. Um, I just want to say that I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for the folks who've just been in my corner and have been so good to me for so many years. I want to just say that the last 8 years, 9 years in our movement has been hard and challenging and amazing and brilliant. And I'm specifically going
You can keep skipping
through like a
ahead.
deep accountability morning. I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside. And when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property. And for some reason, seems like she thought my house was that. It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that anybody, any stranger, come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous.
All right. So that's the first contradicting information that we got from both of them.
Oh
Candace
wow.
Owens is saying that's one of the BML houses that they used the money for, the millions of dollars for. She's
I
saying
don't
that
think
was
that's
her
what she
actual
said.
house.
I think she knew it was her house. I could be
I
wrong, but I
mean,
don't think Candace Parker said that it was.
Candace
I
Owens. Stop
think.
calling her the basketball player.
Oh, okay. Candace Owens. My fault, y'all. Jeez. I'm just gonna
Candace Parker gonna sue you.
we'll go with Miss Owens for now.
When
But
Candace
I think
Owens, another
she was saying that she was just trying to have a conversation with her. Now I don't think that's rude to just pull up to somebody's house and do it, but I would just answer the door and be like, nah, not right now.
Yeah,
Or
so
just tell them not right now.
Black woman who is actually working as a part of a right-wing agenda comes outside of my house with cameras. As you all know, I've experienced, and many of us have experienced, death
Are we gonna
threats.
keep playing this?
Many
no, she's kind of boring me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Oh my god. She
I
does
feel
start
what you're
crying.
saying though. Like you get death threats and this, that, and the third, and you just gonna show up to my house with camera crews. Like I feel it. I'm not answering the door either, but I'm not the head of an organization that's accountable for shit. So you either got to get a PR representative or you got to step out there, bro.
Big
You gotta
fact.
make moves.
You can't be exactly.
You can't be mad when you get millions of dollars from niggas to do shit and niggas got questions. Like
Exactly. Like this was the exact same situation of running a board or running a company. Like I know it doesn't sound like that, and I know Rob about to be like it's nothing like that. But when you're got that much money, you're gonna have to answer to somebody.
oh
Martin
yeah.
Luther King, I'm pretty sure, had questions about, yo, are we sure we want to go march up here? Are you sure we want to go do this shit? Like, brother Johnson, we are going, we are going to the
Sister
mountain.
Mary, are y'all sure? Like I mean, legit. Like
Telling you,
you,
like for real, like it just comes with what you build. If you
and,
build something, then you gotta see it through.
and I get it. She's scared, as you know. Candace Parker is this big name
Candace
Already,
already.
Owens.
and Owens.
Damn it, damn it. Candace Owens. She got to change her name. She need to be Amber Owens or something. I don't know.
Miss Owens.
Her middle name Amber. We're gonna call her Amber for the remainder of this show, not to discourage people from watching the WNBA. She's not in it.
Owens.
Um, like I just don't understand. Like it's not like she was coming there with the whole Republican Party. Like she just came, her and some camera dudes. They just wanted to talk to you about some shit, bro. You should have been ready for this moment. In all honesty, you run this company, this organization. You should have been ready for Owens to come here.
I
I
agree.
see. I mean,
And not only that, bro, you gotta understand, like, if you going, it's what you did with the money and more than anything. It's very controversial, and nobody. I would be pissed if I donated to that. I would be pissed if I donated to that. Like, I truly wouldn't be surprised if you get sued for that shit, because
They
it
should.
that
They
it,
should
does,
get
it
sued.
doesn't really lean toward supporting black. I don't know. I really came to the conclusion a long time ago. Obviously Black Lives Matter, and I'll support that. But the organization, hell no, there's no
Now,
possibility.
when did Black Lives Matter start? Because from this video, this woman, Patrice,
I
this
said like
person,
8, 9 years ago. Yeah.
8, 9 years, so that's 2012, 2013.
That's what she said. I don't know if that's true though.
Because
I don't,
if that's the case, they've been getting money for forever and not just past couple of years, right?
I don't know. That's ridiculous.
Maybe she thought that it wasn't ever gonna get this big until COVID and stuff happened and Trayvon Martin and all that stuff. Or did it
Yeah, that sounds
start
about
from the
right. That
Trayvon?
makes sense with the timeline. Trayvon Martin passed away in 2012.
I don't know, y'all. I do not know.
I can't believe that's been 10 years. That shit's sad as fuck.
It's sad, isn't it? Homie
Yeah.
be our age. Wouldn't he be like our age by now?
Yeah, you've been a year older than me.
He'd been our age now. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's wild.
Where's George Zimmerman now? Like, I don't know. Where is he now?
Didn't he get arrested for something else?
Probably killing another person.
But I think he got away with that too.
No, he didn't.
I don't
Oh,
think
his
it was.
wife
I
left him?
don't think it was killing, but it was something
Hold
he
on,
did.
scroll up. Scroll up to where it says spouses. His wife left him and then he got another chick? Yo, she's a ride or die because his wife left. That's wild.
But nah, yeah, I don't know. You gotta answer those questions, right? Y'all going down a rabbit hole, ain't y'all?
I just want to
In
see
the 10
what
years
happens
since
to him.
George Zimmerman shot and killed Trayvon Martin, he has remained embroiled in controversy. 2 months after his July 2013, I don't know how to pronounce that, Zimmerman's wife, Shelley, who had filed for divorce, called 911 to report Zimmerman had assaulted her father and threatened him with a gun. He's just threatening all of us with his firearm, and he's going to shoot us. Oh, God. 2 months later, Zimmerman was arrested in another domestic dispute after his girlfriend, Samantha, said he pointed a gun at her. You just broke my glass table, broke my sunglasses, and you put your gun in my freaking face and told me to get the F out. She is heard saying on the 911 phone call.
In those first 3 years, blah, 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 blah. It looks like 15 will make headlines again when Matthew Epperson fired a gunshot at him during a road rage incident. I don't believe Black Lives Matter is a movement, sir. They're terrorist cowards. Woo! Woo! Zimmerman had thoughts.
I mean, I don't like Black Lives Matter, the
Oh,
organization.
here's where it gets spicy. In 2016, Zimmerman sparked fury when he listed the gun he used to shoot Trayvon Martin on an auction website that sold for $140,000.
Yeah, Jay-Z was right. Jay-Z was right.
Yo!
Jay-Z was
What?
right. I didn't know that. That's disgusting.
So in 2019, he filed a $100 million defamation lawsuit against Trayvon Martin's parents just the month it was dismissed. In early 2020, Zimmerman filed a $265 million defamation suit against the two pre-presidential candidates for allegedly defaming him in tweets. What? That motherfucker's just looking for money.
Early
Yeah.
2020.
Who gonna hire him? Shit.
10 years since George Zimmerman burst onto the national scene, while he did win his freedom after the trial for the past decade, he has clearly not lived free of controversy.
Or he sued the two. You say both presidential candidates? I'm
Yeah,
assuming this
'cause
would
they're-
be
For
Biden
years.
and Hillary Clinton, right?
No, 2020 was Biden and Trump, right?
He sued both of them?
You can sue whoever you want in America, right?
Yep.
Not guilty.
In the 10 years.
Yo, not guilty shit is still wild to me, bro. Like, he was the minor. Like, that's why I try to tell my kids all the time, like, it don't matter how old you are, bro. It don't matter how light skinned you are. You gotta keep cool, man. That's wild. What else we got?
Most definitely.
Oh, we got this video of a man getting shot by a female cop. We're not going to play it on the video, but we're going to watch it off screen right now. All right, guys, we're back. We just got done watching that video. That was crazy, man. LA, could you describe the video for the audience?
First of all, I want to say shout out to this cop because I would have shot this motherfucker immediately. He would have got shot immediately. So homie's inside the grocery store with a knife, allegedly drunk according to the 911 call that the people in the store making. He was in the store assaulting people, harassing people, mind you, with a knife in his hand. He walks out of the store, pulls up to this dude's car, starts doing whatever. The cops get there. One female cop gets out her car, tells this man to put his knife down. This man says, or what, and starts charging at her for a good 2 minutes. Like running around the police car, running around the parking lot of the grocery store. And then finally, when she has nowhere to run and this dude's like 2 feet away from her, she pops him. Wild to me. Wild, wild story to me.
Yeah, man, that's wild. It is wild. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's a white man, by the way. Maybe white cop, can't really tell.
She showed a lot of restraint. A lot of restraint. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that because I would have shot him from the jump.
As soon
It's
as I
like,
get on the scene, you're getting tasered, bro. Like, get on the
Bro, as soon as
ground.
he starts charging, he starts walking towards you. Like my thing was when he first started walking towards her, he started swinging the knife back and forth like in a cutting motion.
And he told her, "Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch." I was like, "Oh, bet you're obviously uncontrollable, so you got to be put down." That's
Yeah,
wild.
she
Is this
she
what
definitely
happens
did the
when
right
someone
thing, and she had the craziest restraint. She waited for the
uh,
longest time before she shot him.
until there was no other place for her to hide or run, and he just kept charging with this knife, and she had great aim. She tapped him in like the leg or the stomach or something because he wasn't
she got
bleeding bad.
she got him in the gut.
She got him in the gut. Yeah, she
With
tapped him
a good
good.
shot. Yeah, she that's
This
hella restraint. That's hella
this
restraint. I don't know if I would have been able to do it. You get me
this
to the point where I'm running to the point where I'm behind my car. That's when I'm probably shooting. I'm not, and that's probably too late at that point. I'm probably like I can't. I don't know. You just can't come at people with knives, man. And especially saying the shit that he's saying. Like no,
First of
no,
all, if there's a cop on the scene pointing a loaded nine at you and you got a gun, are you gonna charge him? Like, come on, bro.
a knife.
He asked
You
to be
got a
shot
knife.
multiple times too. He
He
said,
did
shoot me," and she still didn't shoot him. She still waited.
because he obviously had something wrong up here, bro. Like, someone coming at you with a knife talking about shoot me. Like, I might think twice. Like, is my gun not working? Why is he telling me to shoot him? You know?
Like let me look in this barrel real
Wait,
quick.
hold on, sir. Let me. Do you?
Like,
Can you? Are you? What's the dude from X-Men that control metal?
Magneto.
Magneto.
Yeah, I was like, are you Magneto? What's going on, bro?
I'd be like, oh shit. Magneto got drunk and is darting people with knives. He can make this bitch fly through the air and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
We all
like
know.
legitimately, like he could have just thrown that bitch and got her. Like she showed a lot of restraint. My question is though, if this person was not white and of any other color, as they say in America, would this video have been ended quicker? Would it have been longer? Would it have been a national tragedy? What would have happened?
I would like to think that she would have showed the same restraint to a black man, but she probably would have shot that nigga as soon as he started charging her. Because I'm
Oh,
gonna be honest, I
also,
would have shot the nigga too if he started charging me.
this is in Phoenix, Arizona. If it makes any difference.
I have no idea what would happen. This is based on the cop. I would hope that, like, same with Rob. I would just hope that she was show the same restraint. But good lord, you never know.
I
This is
believe in Phoenix, Arizona, or maybe not Phoenix. I believe it was in Arizona or New Mexico a couple of years back, maybe 10 years ago, where people were being stopped. People of other nationalities, like Latino nationalities, were being stopped and asking for papers or green cards or proof of citizenship. I
Mhm.
believe that was this area, was it not?
It would make sense. That's right there on the border. It's right there.
So I think if that's the same area, I don't know, I don't live there, but I think things are maybe high tension over there. Were high tension over there. This video is from 2020 during the
Phoenix.
pandemic as well.
I mean, I
I
can
think
see you saying that for Hispanic people, but
I think Phoenix is a little bit further away from the border, though.
You think
Like, if
so?
we just talking about the state, like further, like Arizona's clearly right next to it, but I think Phoenix is
but
a little bit.
A little
but
further.
it still probably has like a high Latino
Minority.
population because it's right there. You just
Yeah.
come right over.
Now, this is also 2, maybe 3 months into the pandemic. Do you think that had
Oh, this
anything
happened
to
last
do with it?
year.
This was
2
2020, bro.
years ago.
This
2
was
years.
June 2020,
2 years ago.
right as the pandemic started hitting, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 months in.
What do you think that had anything to do with what was going on? Her showing more restraint, maybe him.
No, I think
He
it was
probably
just. I
lost
think it
it.
was just an older white man. She obviously knew something was wrong with him.
She probably
I
lost
think
it.
she was
He probably
just.
lost his job.
That's possible. He lost his job. He said, "Fuck it, kill me." So that's what they say. Suicide by police is. Is that what this is?
Nah,
100%.
well, I think that dude actually had something wrong with him. Have you ever
Yeah.
read the book?
That's still suicide by police. Like,
What he
what else can you call it?
what he was
He's
trying to do is suicide by
so
police, right?
I don't know if
how?
he was
Yeah,
going out of his way to try to get himself killed.
Mm.
shoot me. Going at somebody with a knife that
Darren,
has a gun
like
on
we
you.
said, if
I
he
don't
has
know what else is wanting to get yourself fucked up. Like get yourself
like
killed.
Darren, like we said,
I
if he
don't know
has
what
mental
else. Bro,
problems,
I don't know what the definition is. I don't know what the definition is, bro.
but if he has mental problems, like we're saying, and he was drunk, and mixing that with alcohol could lead you to like a different mind state where he probably thinks the world around him is like fighting against him, and
You're absolutely
he's in
right.
this
That's called a
defensive mind
manic
state in his
episode.
head.
It's called a manic episode. And you know when you take medication for mental state issues like that, it tells you
Yo,
specifically on the label, do not drink alcohol.
no, not even just that. Not even just that. Even if that's the case, the obituary will still say the cause of death is suicide by cop because of what he said and
I
how
don't
he
know
went
that.
about it.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
going to be because medication.
What's
I'm
the
just saying, if she shot him multiple times and he didn't survive,
movie with Ponyboy in it?
Who?
some shit. This is Outsiders.
Have you ever seen the movie or read the book The Outsiders, LA?
No.
Well, in that movie slash book, the kid commits death by suicide. So I was gonna make that reference. By
Is
Death
this
by
cop
where
suicide.
suicide.
is this where
Cop suicide.
he's running away because they killed somebody?
They were like in a
Oh,
gang fight or something, and he was running
Yeah,
away.
that's not.
And
Oh yeah, that's
that's
farther down the story. He's
that's
more. His best friend, one of the kids that he liked, just died. He didn't know how to deal with it. He drank some alcohol. He went to go rob a place, and when he robbed the place, which they got robbed all the time, he left out. The guy called the cops, and he started running away from the cops, and then he just started shooting.
he got like
And
pinned in, and then
then the
yeah,
cops started shooting him.
yeah,
yeah. It's unfortunate.
it's sad.
Or
Quick.
they just saw the gun. I don't know. I gotta rewatch that movie. It's a really good movie. But
I'm
yeah,
gonna do a hard tangent because I almost forgot. We've all seen Doctor Strange too, so I want to do a quick review to end out the podcast.
Spoilers.
Spoilers
yeah, that's why
Spoilers
we
are
wait till
incoming.
the end of the podcast for it, right?
So, LA, you've seen the latest. What was your takes on the movie? What did you think of the movie?
It checked a lot of boxes for me for a movie. It was the first Marvel movie where I felt sad and pain for a character.
Slow down.
You got yeah. I was about to say,
Slow
what are
down.
you talking about?
It was the first movie I legitimately felt sad for a character.
You didn't feel that in
No way.
Infinity War?
No.
Endgame, Infinity War, and Endgame.
I mean, I felt bad for what was happening inside of the Marvel universe, but in this particular movie, I felt bad for the Scarlet Witch. Like that bitch went through everything possible, and it's still going through shit, bro. Like I felt bad for her. It hit me on like a personal level, maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe that's what
I,
it was. I felt
I
bad
agree
for
with
her.
you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But I also think that like the last Spider-Man movie, I felt sorry for dude because nobody remembered him, and he lost his aunt. So I think that was like kind of fucked up. But look,
We've seen that in Spider-Man
look,
so many
LA.
times.
I agree with you. I agree with you at the end of the day because what she went through is unreal.
That's just crazy.
She lost her. She was with Ultron, lost her
What?
brother,
What?
She wasn't with
and
Ultron.
then you said
What?
what?
She was with Vision.
No, he said in the
No,
movie
she
Ultron.
was with Ultron as like a mob, like she was part of his gang.
I
Okay, I
thought
see
you
what
were
you're saying
saying
now.
in the movie Ultron she lost her brother. I don't know about the gang shit, but
They were part. Yeah,
At the beginning
when
of Age of
Ultron.
Ultron, he's saying that he was like one of her henchmen, and she was. I see what he's saying now.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Anyway, after that, she flipped on him, lost her brother, bullets to the back, brr, da 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 da. All right, so she loses it then, becomes super OP powerful on Ultron, and then she has to put a hole through the head of the android that she loves. She puts a hole through this man, through the head, right there. But because Doctor Strange gave Thanos the time stone, my nigga went back, said, fuck all of this shit. Give me the stone, and I'm still gonna kill you. It's still gonna kill you. And then I'm gonna make you disappear for 5 years, Scarlet Witch. And then we find out how powerful she really is when they go hand in hand in the actual war scene in Endgame. It was like if there was one person who could take Thanos out themselves, it was her.
It was
Like
Captain Marvel, but okay.
It was Captain Marvel.
y'all,
I'm not saying you're wrong. The Scarlet Witch itself,
we can say both of them, but it is definitely Scarlet Witch too. Like
the
there is no
the
question.
entity, the Scarlet Witch, I agree with you, but Maximoff, whatever the bitch's name is, I don't think she's capable
I'll give
in
that to
that
LA.
way.
I'll give that to LA.
The Scarlet
Wanda
Witch itself,
Maximoff versus the Scarlet
100%.
Witch are two different people, or two different characters
100%.
technically. It's like the Phoenix and
Y'all,
X-Men. They're two different
y'all,
characters.
first off, I think y'all giving her what's Black Widow's name. So
Wanda
that's
Maximoff is her name.
Wanda.
Wanda
Wanda.
Maximoff.
Oh, I thought I heard something else. My fault. Anyway,
I might have said Romanoff. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds the same to me.
she's not. She wasn't hurt in that moment when she was fighting him. Like, put it like this.
Yeah, she was the
What?
Scarlet Witch,
No, no,
which I
no. Here's my
believe.
question. Thanos fought multiple people in that scene. What got Captain Marvel off of him? Off of her? Off of him?
I don't remember the exact fight scene.
Probably one of the what you call it.
It
He
was
likes
the Power Stone.
yeah,
The
yeah.
only time he had to use that stone was against the Incredible Hulk. But I agree with you in that sense. But when Scarlet Witch had this nigga in the air and was like crushing him with rocks, he said rain hellfire. My nigga said, yo, we got troops on the ground. We can't do that. He was like, fuck that shit. Rain hellfire right now. And that's the only way he got loose out of that shit. My nigga was dead right there. It was no question. Captain Marvel was about to get the gauntlet out of his hands. I agree with y'all. But she was going to kill him. And it was straight up emotional kill. That was an
Yeah,
emotional kill. And then
yeah.
she comes back in this one and has dreams the whole time
You skipped
that
over
this.
WandaVision.
Okay,
Yeah.
my fault.
That's how she got really powerful. She went really crazy.
I'll let
Yeah.
y'all go from there. I'll let y'all go from there.
Bro, all I'm saying is the movie had its ups and downs. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the surprise, like Phase 4 shit that I didn't know about because I don't watch trailers. I enjoyed it, but I felt so bad for Wanda, bro. Like when like the first scene where she wakes up from her dream, I'm like, oh, my tear came down my cheek. I was like, here we go again.
Yeah, that hit a part of me
I
too.
really
I ain't
like
gonna
how
lie.
they rewrote this. In the comic, they tackle this her subject too of her having kids or her making the kids as well.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I was telling Darren this before the movie. The bitch is crazy. She's creating realities and changing people's worlds and how they see life just to make herself happy.
But she's not crazy though, bro.
She is
For her
crazy.
whole life, she was neglected and told she can't have shit. She can't have shit. She finally gets what she wants in life and is happy, and it's ripped from her. And she has all this cosmic power. Fuck that.
Not only ripped from her,
I'm getting what I want.
she had to do it herself, and then watch it get reversed and not even matter.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
even
She
after
was
that,
the,
Darren, she after she lost all that and lost vision, she went back and she had to create a whole. She took over a whole town, created a fake vision, out of pure reality, just because of pure power. Created fake kids, took over a whole town, and she had to lose that. she lost that as well. That's what
Yeah,
turned her evil. Like
Did she even make that world? I thought the purple chick made it and like was manipulating
Agatha.
them.
I thought it was Agatha too, personally.
so
Yeah,
Agatha
Agatha was
was
doing it.
manipulating her, but Rhonda was controlling everybody. Does that make
Oh,
sense?
okay, that makes sense. But that shit was wild to me, bro. Like, and you know, I was at first I was a little disappointed. I was like, why they got to make Wanda a bad guy? But then I remembered, like, I was like, oh, it's not Wanda, it's the Scarlet Witch. Okay.
I was heartbroken.
Oh yeah.
When I found out she was the second she did that with the apples and everything went red.
Yeah.
I was heartbroken.
I
Oh,
That's
was
when
looking at.
I was obviously you're sad from the jump when you see the tear go like when not when the tear when she wakes up from the drink,
Yeah.
but that moment was when I was like, oh, this she's about to die. Like I was like, yo, she's going to die at the end of this, and I was heartbroken. I was like, yo, not her. Don't kill
And
off her.
it was
And
crazy
then
because right before that part happened, I was talking to Britt and the kids. I was like, I wonder who the bad guy's gonna be. And we was talking about the dimensions and all the things. I was like, shit, if Doctor Strange get in touch with like Wanda or somebody crazy, it's over with for this bad guy. And then she's the fucking bad guy. I was like, here we go.
the
so I
way he
wasn't.
introduced. Go ahead.
So I wasn't. Me personally, I wasn't that surprised that Wanda was the bad guy. Because it was rumored for like months that she was going to be. I thought
I don't pay attention to him.
I thought that she was going to be the secondary villain. So like Doctor Strange would have to like defeat her and defeat her, then she's going to help him with like the main villain at the end of the story. I thought that's what it was going to be. But her being the
I
main
thought
villain throughout the whole thing was amazing to me. I like that a lot.
I thought the main villain was gonna be like Shumagorath or something, like, and then whoever was controlling him.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was gonna be the Scarlet Witch. Like that shit
It
was
fucked
wild.
me up because what threw me off was right before that scene. He's talking to somebody and they're like, "Yeah, oh, this is witchcraft. This isn't." And he's like, "Oh, what witches do we know? Like, you know any witches?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he goes to her, and then that's when right before when he said that, that's when I was like, "Hold up, how many witches could be just?" I would be like, there has to be another Scarlet Witch in another universe that has to be going through this shit. But then I was like,
Originally though, like once they said that part, what I was originally thinking, Agatha woman. I was like, damn, Agatha might be back.
She's
You know?
scheduled for a TV show.
you
Yeah, I
don't,
thought
but
Agatha might be back.
you don't bring her back that quick, not as a bounce back
What do
that
you
quick.
mean that quick? She's never been in a movie.
I mean,
It's a
it's
TV show.
something. That's all I'm saying.
I
But
thought it was
I
gonna
got more
be
questions. I got more
Agatha.
questions for you.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
thought it was gonna be Agatha, and I thought the little girl. I thought they were gonna introduce Protege. I saw it was not Protege.
Who's
American
that? I don't know who
Chavez.
that is.
You don't know what Protege is?
No.
Well, Protege is like it's part of the Fantastic Four, but Doctor Strange, I believe, is in it. And Protege has the power to copy any power that she has seen. It's OP as fuck.
So
It's
kind
OP.
of like
Taskmaster.
yeah, but more stronger.
Like it's stupid the power that this bitch has. Like it's insane. So
Living God, that the Universe Church of Truth, as a plot to safeguard the young protege.
yeah,
The young Skrull shapeshifter replica befriended and became a playmate. Can we find out her powers?
it's the ability to do whatever the fuck she wants. So
At
like I
least I
thought,
want that power.
because like they even show glimpses of like the Living Tribunal and stuff in this movie. So I was like, damn, it might be Protege. Like maybe like the Tribunal's gonna be like, nope, y'all got to bring this shit to a different universe. That's what I was kind of hoping for, but
So
this movie was good.
my questions was, what did y'all think about America Chavez being one of those new characters and her power, and how it's going to be used going forward in the multiverse?
Phase
Uh,
4, oh yeah, they're gonna abuse her.
she's mad
Hey,
OP. I don't
he's,
know if I cared about her as a character as much, but I
I did.
think the way they showed her powers off, like how they did the star things with the portals, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was really
So,
fucking cool.
For
so
America, baby.
yeah, honestly, so I went and looked at LA's book like probably the next day. Like LA got this encyclopedia of Marvel, and I just went to look at this, and like I guess this is just her power, but I guess the star thing is just her thing. It's just always been her thing.
It's
I
for
looked
America,
up a couple
baby.
people. Honestly, I looked up. Is it
Don't
Black
ruin it.
Bolt?
Don't ruin it. Black Bolt is lit though. The Inhumans, he's lit.
So you
I
didn't know
looked
about
him
Black
up.
Bolt? Black Bolt's hard. I love
He's
Black
I
Bolt.
lit.
had to
In the
look him up,
original comics, he fought Thanos.
bro. I couldn't imagine.
With a whisper, he blew that army away.
Bro, I don't. That way we can't ruin what we talked with that one part.
No,
I
but
mean,
this is spoilers. Let's spoil it.
just the ending. Don't ruin the ending for people.
Okay.
Oh, bet not the ending. Fact,
Yeah, don't
bet
ruin the ending.
you ain't say nothing but a word. All right, the scene where Wanda comes up to these cocky bastards. The
He
most
said, "I
vicious.
have been patient."
Oh my god, John. When me, I promise you, I saw this movie with Rob, and I'm sitting there like, I'm like,
About to fuck
what?
shit up.
I'm like, yo, she is not fucking playing. Like,
She
this
gonna
is
fuck
not.
them up.
I don't care how strong y'all think y'all are. This is not what y'all want to fuck with, bro. When what's her face went, I don't know if I should ruin it, but when dude went to her mind, I was like, yo, he got it. He can
No,
maybe.
don't do it, Charles.
Like maybe he got it. Then I saw that shit come out the back. I was like, oh, it's over for you. It's over.
As soon as he started doing this shit, I looked at Brittany. I was like, "Don't do it, Charles." No.
My favorite part was how she fucked up Mr. Fantastic.
Yo, speaking of Mr. Fantastic,
Yeah,
I hope they bring the Fantastic Four in.
Oh no, they have to now. It's definitely they're
I
definitely doing it.
hope they bring it, because if they bring the Fantastic Four, we do get Protege. We do get what's the bad guy from Fantastic
Dr.
Four?
Doom.
He's top tier, bro. Like
He's top tier.
we need him.
But the way she did Black Bolt was probably the worst.
But I mean, there's nothing else she could have done.
Mr. Fantastic set him up. If if I pay attention, my nigga was talking too damn much at that moment. My nigga
Yeah,
said,
he's
he
cocky as
said,
fuck.
Wanda, he said, lady, you do not want to do this. With one whisper, he can fuck you up out of his mouth. He said, what mouth? I was like, oh damn. I was like, why the fuck did you even say this? You gotta just walk away and just let this nigga do his job. Like,
And when they were talking about in them, they're like, "Oh, we're not afraid of your little witch." The reason why I think they say that is I've got two working theories. The first one is because in their universe, Earth 6-9 whatever, I think that their Wanda is just like a normal witch. The first theory, just a normal witch, and not really working with the Scarlet Witch entity or whatever it is, right? Or my second theory is because she had kids, she never had the urge to like tap into that power. Which one do you think it is?
I think it's all of that. I think it's all of that.
Well, they kind of talked about it a little bit in the movie. They said that in every other universe that she could find, and there's like millions of them, she had kids. It's just this one universe, our universe 616, which is the same universe in the comics. She doesn't have kids. It's just that. It's just our universe.
Or the movies or the comics?
No, in the movie.
616 is the movies or the comic?
It's both actually now. They confirmed it.
They confirmed MCU is now 616.
So if you when they first got there to the new universe, and he was talking to his girlfriend, but in the new universe, and he was in the cage.
Yeah.
She said, we call your universe 616. That's what they call the comic universe, the main universe. And they call us, we call ourselves 819 or something. She said something like that.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying though now is that they're confirming that the MCU is now 616.
Correct.
Okay. That's
good
news.
That's only acknowledged by that universe.
So
because they know about the multiverse.
Getting the Fantastic Four then. We're definitely getting X-Men back.
We should. They own it. There's no reason we shouldn't get it, in my opinion.
Well, I thought Fox owned it.
But Disney bought Fox.
Oh,
bro! LA. Disney owns everything from Fox. Everything from Fox. They own the Simpsons. They own the X-Men. They own the Fantastic Four. They own Deadpool now. Deadpool 3 is going to be MCU movie.
I thought Deadpool was owned by what's his name, the actor.
No, it's owned by Fox. It was just a passion role for him. He just always wanted to do the role.
Because it was produced by Maximum Entertainment and all that shit, right? Like Maximum Effort and shit. I
But
thought he bought the right.
the head group was Fox, whatever it was,
I
21st Century
thought Ryan
Fox.
Reynolds bought the rights. Wow, good for Fox. Good for Fox. Well, good for Disney.
I got so many questions about what Rob just said, but it's all good. I'm gonna ask those questions next time. So I can't say nothing about the post credit scene.
No, don't ruin it for people.
What else
All
did I
right.
want to say?
Oh,
I thought.
since
ahead.
Darren likes to ruin things, Rob, who do you think the true Sorcerer Supreme of 616 is?
Right now it's still Wong, whatever his name is.
Okay, and
Why
now
did I ruin?
answer because you came to my house and immediately told me I was wrong and who it was. You ruined it for me. Anyway,
Oh, whoa! Go ahead. Ask your question.
what
I'm gonna defend myself.
determines the Sorcerer Supreme in 616?
They actually said it in one of the movies, but I just know Doctor Strange wasn't there to do it because he was
So
gone 5 years. He had to protect the place.
he had to protect the place. No, whoever is left protecting the place of the Sorcerer Supreme. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
That don't sound right to me.
What is it
I
then?
think the Sorcerer Supreme is the most powerful being that protects whatever the sanctum is, right?
Isn't that what we just said?
But Wong is not the most powerful being.
Wanda? Wong?
Wong.
Who else was there that was more powerful than him?
Fuck who was there, right? We said whoever is the strongest, right?
Hold on. Right. So who was stronger than Wong that was there?
Okay, so during the snap, he was gone. After
Okay.
the snap, after the blip or whatever, he was back, right?
Okay.
So with him physically being back, does that not transfer the mantle back to him?
No.
No. Why? Is he not the strongest around?
Well, they said it. What movie would it? It would have been the Spider-Man movie.
I'm talking about this movie, bro. Talking about this movie now. Now
But
that
he was
he's
back in
back,
the Spider-Man movie. He
He
came
was
back
back
from the
in
blip. That was his first time he was back from the blip.
I'm saying now, okay, all throughout the blip, Wong was the Sorcerer Supreme. Cool,
Okay,
great.
right.
I'm okay with that. Now that Doctor Strange is back, and he is obviously the strongest sorcerer, why is he not the Sorcerer Supreme? I guess is my question. Is there a vote? Is there like
He
a
said, bro,
tribunal?
LA, I promise you they covered this in the movie. They said something about this.
Can we look this up? What
Send it
makes
to
the
me.
Sorcerer Supreme what makes Wong the Sorcerer Supreme?
No,
For
fuck Wong. I just want to know what makes a Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh,
So
I don't
what's
want to know
the
that. I
what's
want
the
my question answered.
hold
Go
on. So
ahead.
LA, you want to know what's the what do you call it?
Criteria.
What are the
Criteria?
requirements to become Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh my god. Sorcerer Supreme or Sorceress Supreme is a title granted to the practitioner of the mystic or magic arts who has greater skills than all others or commands a greater portion of the ambient magical energies than any other organism on a given world or dimension.
I'm just saying.
Remember, but he
Oh,
said he lost
that's
it on a
wrong.
technicality.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's
LA,
fine.
hold on. Let me answer this question. At
But
the
is
end
there
of
a
Doctor
vote?
Strange, at the
Yeah.
end of Doctor Strange, there was no Sorcerer Supreme because the chick died, right?
But that's my question. Is
So
there a
they didn't give
tribunal? Is there a vote? Like what makes it?
so the title wasn't given to Wong until Doctor Strange was gone. So he couldn't be deemed with the title because he was gone. So as of right now, until Wong dies, technically, I don't know if Doctor Strange becomes Sorcerer Supreme. To answer your question,
Doctor Strange never died though.
but he
So
disappeared for 5 years, so he wasn't there.
he disappeared for 5 years. That's completely reasonable. But now that he's no longer disappeared, does Wong have to die? Because
That's what it seems like.
here it says right clearly whoever commands a greater portion of the ambient magical energies. And I feel like that's Doctor Strange. Just a question. We don't have to argue. Just a question. Is there a tribunal? Is there a vote? Who determines that? Is all I'm asking.
I think we're going too far into it. I think it's okay that Wong is it, and the Wong is more than strong enough to take care of.
Hold on. By definition, there can be at most two Sorcerer Supremes per world at a time. There will be two Sorcerer Supremes if one of them has greater skills than the all others, but does not command a greater portion of the ambient magical energies than all other. While the other commands a greater portion of the ambient magic and magical energies than any other, but does not have a greater skill than all others. So you can have one but not the other, and that's how you can have two Sorcerer Supremes.
So
Does that kind of answer your question?
it doesn't answer my question because I feel like Doctor Strange has both, but I can't prove it. So
I
hey.
think, you know what? I can't wait for us to turn this off because there's just a simple answer to all of this type of stuff.
Because in all the comics I've read, Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, even when he was in the Soul Stone for 40 years. Like, it's been Doctor Strange. Like, when Doctor Strange had the gauntlet, even the tribunal was like, this is unacceptable. You're already the Sorcerer Supreme. You have way too much power in this universe. Like, I just want to know who's electing these motherfuckers. And can I put my name in the ballot? That's all.
No, you can't. Until you can open a portal, you can't do that shit.
I've been practicing, Darren. I've been practicing.
I don't see no damn sparks.
I'm getting there. I'm about
I
30
don't
days
see
away.
no sparks.
You gonna come to the house and you just gonna see firecrackers in my hand.
Don't ruin and spoiling the movie for people.
Do you have any more questions?
I do have one last question.
Go ahead.
One last question for you guys. Are you guys aware of the other dimensions? You know the other dimensions, the worlds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which of the worlds they travel to do you think was the cooler Doctor Strange? Maybe who do you think would have been a better Doctor Strange than our Doctor Strange? I guess because they had the other universe where like he was on the black hole and they ended up building a statue for him. There was the other universe where he still had the black hole and shit was fucked up. And now there's our universe where the black hole doesn't exist.
The paint Doctor Strange would have been the best Doctor Strange.
The paint one, you think so?
Yeah. We would just paint a wall with him and we would figure out why the fuck everything is going weird with this wall.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the first Doctor Strange that came on screen, like I feel like that Doctor Strange, he knew what the fuck was going down. Because he was, what demon was he fighting? I don't even know what he was fighting. That shit was crazy. But he was like, yo, sweetheart,
It's up to what is spent.
We got to make decisions, and you aren't it. I feel like that Doctor
you might
Strange
be right, LA, because he was the one trying to get to that book.
Yeah.
And everybody else was like, nah, the book ain't going to work. Nah, the book ain't going to work. So.
And he figured that shit out. Maybe because he was the Sorcerer Supreme.
I have one more thing. Ali, do you know who Namor is?
Who? Namor?
Yeah.
He's the fish dude?
Yeah. King of Atlantis?
Yeah.
So, what's the over-under that after Reed Richards died that his wife went to go fuck Namor?
Nah, 100%.
I'm done.
100%.
I'm done.
I bet all my money on it. Rob's on trash time.
I'm serious. She's in love with the dude. She give her like a month. She's gonna go move down to Atlantis, be the queen of Atlantis and shit.
Yep. And where are the Inhumans now that Black Bolt's dead in that universe? Are they still in Atlantis?
Hey, they're probably like the same thing in our universe. They're probably canceled.
Rob take for 10 today.
Bro, I'm still upset with Marvel about that. Originally they had scheduled for Inhumans movie, but they scrapped that and did the terrible TV show.
I never watched it.
God awful.
Yeah.
It was god awful. It's some of the worst CGI you will ever see in the modern day.
Why didn't they just wait?
I don't know. I guess they just didn't want to make it a movie anymore, and they tried to. They wanted the Inhumans to be the MCU's X-Men at first, and it just kind of fell flat on its head.
I thought they made a movie for Inhumans.
They tried. They were going to. It was one season of a TV show.
No, I thought they. Oh, it's called The New Mutants. That's what they made, right?
Yeah, that's something different though. That was produced by Fox.
I was thinking. Inhumans.
You're talking about this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I'm done with Marvel. I just want to see the big movies for now on, to be honest with you.
Oh, the next Eternals is going to be hot.
I doubt
Hopefully,
it. Did you see the first one? That first one was probably easily the
it was
worst
the first one was a
movie
setup
ever.
movie, bro. We're waiting for Thanos' brother to do
Nah, I don't want to hear that. LA. Do you know how many MCU movies are setup movies
half
and
of
that
them.
aren't
Yes,
garbage?
half of them.
That was is
Every Hawk movie was a setup movie, and they're all hot garbage.
you know what they like what's that movie called? Eternals was on the same time when Doom was on. Just long
It's
as
a
fuck for
setup
no
movie.
reason.
Thank you.
Just long as fuck for no reason.
Long as fuck for you to get ready for the next movie. That way, they don't have to just do a whole movie of flashbacks.
Nah, bro, I don't
Which
like that. That make a good movie the
that would
first
make
time,
me
the
hot.
first way
I
through.
hate flashbacks.
That'll make me just from like watch too much Naruto.
That's why I didn't like the new Matrix, because there was too many flashbacks. Like I already watched this shit.
There was not a lot of fun. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm leaving it alone.
Darren, I'll come fight you.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I will put my house shoes on and come fight you.
No, you will not.
Where are my house shoes?
And just because you put them on, don't mean you're still gonna come over here. I believe that you will put your house shoes on.
All right, I got energy. I slept for 5 hours today.
That's why you about to go back to sleep.
If I go back to sleep now, it's over with.
All right, then.
All right,
Rob, you got
y'all. Thank y'all again for watching another episode of the. I was supposed to call this from half court of the Purple Pill podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
One last question: How come in the other
No,
universes?
please.
How come in the other universes, Doctor Strange didn't have a float?
That's
How
actually
did you even
interesting.
notice that? Stop. No.
That's actually
What do you
very
mean? How do
interesting.
I notice it? I got good eyes there.
It didn't even pick them. It didn't pick them. It didn't survive. Stop. All these other things. Stop. It didn't exist.
Because
How about
homie came up to him in the universe and he was like, "You
Rob,
got that
in
from
the
the
stream.
museum."
Rob, in the stream if you already did.
I thought he
No, I
already
haven't.
did.
I'm still going.
Oh, he
In
said
the
that
stream. Do not let go.
you can end it. I don't care.
In the stream.
But he said, "You got that from the museum, huh? You got that from the museum, huh?" So it makes me think that he did have it in one of the universes, but
Exactly. So with that being said,
I didn't
LA
see
is
it.
wrong. He was dead. You wouldn't have saw it.
But in the statue, you would have seen it. That he had like some huge shit. It wasn't even close to being the same.
So I
Yo,
have one
we
more
know.
question. What are you guys most
Here
excited
we
for
go.
in Phase 4?
I'm sorry.
What are you guys
Next
most
big
excited for in
Avengers
Phase
movie.
4?
Next, a big Avengers movie where they bring all of this shit together.
I was pretty excited for
Like-
Love and Thunder until I found out that it was going to be a musical. So
Wait, what? Who told you it was gonna be a musical?
somebody that we all know and love told me it was going to be a fucking musical.
Same thing.
Probably
After
Darren.
the
He was
podcast.
spoiling shit.
Is that Black Panther 3? What is that?
Yeah.
When they do too?
It's at the end of this year. November.
Black
I
Panther
think.
2 is already out?
No. November. It comes out in November.
What the fuck is Morbius?
It's that
What?
terrible movie that came out. Vampire.
Oh,
movie that came
the
out
vampire
so-
one we didn't go see, huh?
Yeah, no one needs to see that movie.
Yeah, I didn't go watch it. Can you make
That was
a little
probably
bigger?
21st Century Fox's last Spider-Man. I'm sorry, that was Sony.
Did y'all
I'm
answer the
tripping.
question?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to see it a little bigger. I can't really see the
Oh, my
image.
bad.
If you can. So, WandaVision, Falcon and blah blah blah, Black Widow, Venom, Eternals. Okay. So we just did Doctor Strange. Next is Thor. Oh,
That's a better
okay.
one. My fault.
It's fine. Oh, they bring in Blade back? Hell yeah.
Oh, you didn't know that? They already casted him.
I did not know. That's sweet. Hell yeah.
It's what's his name? Marshall Ali.
That's dope. Oh, they're gonna finish it with Captain Marvel too? And the Scroll, is it gonna be the Scroll Wars?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
I'm
that's
thinking they
gonna
might
be
do like
lit.
Secret Wars or something. That might be the next big Avengers
would-
movie, Secret Wars or something like that.
Yeah, and then what? That'll be the Avengers movie?
That's what I'm thinking. That's my guess.
But Thanos is already gone.
That just has to do with the Kree Skrull rule. The Kree Skrull War.
But I thought Thanos was manipulating that shit to find the gems.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So maybe it'll be his brother in this one, or are they gonna have a different dimension Thanos come? Ooh, that'd be hit. Ooh. And then no. No,
Y'all,
I want to see
y'all,
Galactus and Silver Surfer first. That's what I
it's
want to
not
see.
going to be none of that. It's going to be
What's
Kang. Kang is going to be manipulating everything. With that being said, we got to go.
Okay, we gotta go, but it's definitely gonna be Galactus and the Silver Surfer, and that's how they gonna bring the Fantastic Four back in. I'm out.
And the X-Men. All
The
right.
Fantastic Four is
Ooh,
going to
and
be
the
Mr.
X-Men.
It's going to be Doctor Doom, y'all. Y'all know that.
I hope it's Doctor Doom.
Well, it has to be
Galactic
Doctor
is
Doom. They
not
don't have
going to
any
be
other good
brought into at
villains.
least Phase 5, Phase 6. That's fact.
Well,
No,
Doctor Doom was in
yo,
what? Doctor Doom was in
he
because
wasn't in nothing.
no, Doctor Doom was like thousands of years old, wasn't he? He was in he fought somebody that had the power of I'll say it off there. I can't
He is a,
remember.
he is
Doctor
a
Doom
he is a high leveled sorcerer like Doctor Strange though.
He's top tier, bro. It's nice. I like him.
I'm
Damn, we
not the
got this
wrong
stuff
person's name.
2023. X-Men 80. What is that?
All right,
Oh,
we
so
got
do you know the
Rob.
X-Men '90s series from back in the day?
The cartoon one?
Yeah, the cartoon. They're bringing it
Get
back.
out of here.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah, Doctor
Where he
Doom.
got the yellow suit?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
try
yeah.
to get me wrong with what I'm saying. Doctor Doom is Fantastic Four's villain. I know this.
Yeah,
Why are you ruining
we're
this?
past that, Darren.
I'm not ruining nothing. That is obvious. How do you set up an origin story for the Fantastic Four? Doctor Doom.
Well, it's not even
There's
that.
no.
It's not even that, Darren.
There's no.
You can't name another villain from the Fantastic Four.
Exactly.
But
So,
maybe Galactus.
yo, with that being said, we have to
Silver
go.
Surfer?
We
And
have to go.
that's more of a Marvel villain in general type deal.
Well,
And
he's
honestly, if we
definitely
really want to talk of it, Doctor Doom's one of those dudes that has like multiple different superhero counterparts. He's fought
that's true too.
Spider-Man like millions of times.
He did. Well, you have to understand back in the day in the comics, for you to become big in those days, you had to fight someone from the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
that makes sense.
I love y'all. I'll see y'all next episode. Like,
Bye, Darren.
subscribe, all that good stuff.
How we hang up on him?
Oh, he left.